Get your chocolate milk out.
Oh, God.
Get your chocolate milk out because this has gotten spicy.
Oh.
Okay.
See what I...
No, I totally
cools
got
it down 'cause
Yeah,
it's sweet.
milk is good for that.
Yeah. For my friend's 3-day wedding, I had to buy 3 different dresses, including alterations and specific shoes which totaled over $700. She also wanted specific hairstyles for each day. Unfortunately, starting in March, my hair started to deteriorate. Due to health reasons, my hair was falling out in chunks, and in May, I made the difficult decision to cut my hair. I told the bride about my decision 2 weeks before the wedding, and she didn't say anything bad. The following week, she came over to my house, and when she was about to leave, she brought up that she was concerned about my haircut, and I told her it would look good even though I wouldn't be uniform with the other bridesmaids. The following day, I received this message. After our recent conversations, I'd like to remind you of my boundaries. I've been very accommodating and graceful, but I can't allow you to disrespect me. As you know, my wedding has been something I've dreamt of for many years. Husband and I have invested a lot of money into the video and photos of this day, and as we reflect on this day in the future, we want to see our vision reflected in the memories. Since I asked each of you to be a bridesmaid in 2019, I've been very clear and communicative in my request. The timing of your decision to cut your hair and not income in advance is very upsetting to me. I would have felt respected if you had communicated with me more than a week prior to the wedding, so we could have worked together to find a collaborative solution. Your inconsistencies have concerned me, and while I sympathize with your health concerns, I'm not willing to compromise my vision to accommodate you or anyone else when you have informed me in advance and we could have found a better solution. Since this is something you can no longer fully commit to, I need you to please step down from participating in my wedding. This was
after she spent like $1,000 on it. Oh hell no.
Invoice asking them to reimburse for the dresses and shoes, keeping in mind that one of the dresses is still in her possession even though I paid for it. Neither of them replied, and so I decided to take it to court. I was told I was inconsistent and selfish after I spent the past 2 weeks helping her plan the wedding shower. I worked with
thank you for
another
the follow,
bridesmaid to surprise her with a
RPKG
bridal
Legend
shower
123.
after our bachelorette trip had to be canceled. I spent hours helping her out with wedding details. When she asked me to help her tone up before the wedding, I sent her a personalized workout program and even went with her to the gym to show her the ropes. When I agreed to be her bridesmaid, I was more than willing to oblige with what she asked, even if at times it was a lot of time and money. So am I the asshole for taking her to court because she kicked me out for cutting my hair?
Personally, no, but I'm a pity ass bitch.
Oh my god.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I mean, honestly, this poor woman is going through so much right now. She was losing her hair.
Yeah, I don't know what health concern it could be, but
outside of cancer.
That regardless, losing your hair that's an extreme thing.
Also, you can cut your hair whenever the F you want.
It's your hair. I don't understand the stipulation. The extensions already was weirding me out because it's like you want everyone to change their bodies for this. That's a lot.
She wanted a uniformed, really controlling look.
Yeah.
I also want to point out she used the word boundaries, like you crossed my boundaries, and that's not what boundaries are.
Nope.
You don't get to control how someone else looks, and that's a misuse of the word.
And call it
and
your
this friend
boundaries.
Sounds like they belong in the "Am I the Devil" posts.
Yes.
Not "Am I this?"
Literally, though.
No, I'd like to remind you of my boundaries was kind of all I needed. It's like you can just stop reading there.
Like, Your Honor?
You can.
It's like, I'm gonna save everybody's time here. You give them the money. Click.
I loved that.
Thank you. I'd like to think of another world where I made it a young woman.
Thank you for that.
Nightmare human. I mean, we can't really be too shocked. Like, we saw all the signs were there for this woman to be off.
But this is bad. Now, okay, court is a lot. Here's the thing. I think sending an invoice for what she paid for, hell yeah, fucking great. Court.
But if they're not going to pay the invoice, is the invoice just like a so there, or like, hey, I've lost my job and my hair is falling out, I could really use that money back?
If she really needs the money, then yeah, you got to do whatever you can to get the money.
She doesn't even have one of the dresses in her possession. This is 3 days before, which is essentially like any place can charge if you cancel, 72 hours, 48 hours, 24 hours?
Yeah, and it's very clear, based on that response, it's like, you shouldn't talk to this person or be friends with them
never again.
So there's no harm in going through court. I mean, I don't know much. All I know about court is just that it can be a lengthy, exhausting process. But it's like, if it's worth it to you, until it gets to the point where it's not worth it to you, like, is cutting these people out of your life going to be more important than getting that money back? But-
Already that's going to happen. They're not going to be
Yeah.
friends after this. And like,
Facts.
I want to say the court thing technically is, but like really isn't this person's decision. They sent the invoice saying, you need to reimburse me for this, and the other people didn't even respond. So it's like, okay, well now we're going to court. Like,
Yeah.
yes, that is
Yeah.
the next
Yeah.
step, but you've kind of forced my hand here.
Yeah.
Right. Court's just going to take like a long time. It's going to, you know, make the wound fester longer.
I wonder how the other bridesmaids feel, because like if I'm sitting there and I know that this person like is losing their hair, and so they're like, yeah, I'm losing my hair in clumps, I gotta just shave it all off, and then they get kicked out of it because of their health concerns, I'd be like, damn, are we really going to this wedding?
Well,
Like,
what kind of information are they getting fed?
That's also
They're,
fair.
They were
That is
probably in
so
Chicago
true.
like, I can't believe it.
That's
Amy's not here.
unfortunately
Like,
so
what a
true.
bitch. Da, 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 da.
We have one comment on this. I'm very sorry about your health situation, OP. Not the asshole. This is not how a friend would treat another friend, and a supposedly valued one at that, since she asked you as a bridesmaid. I'm also sorry you found out this way this woman is not your friend. OP responded, that's honestly what sucks the most. I thought our friendship was much deeper than that. The fact that she was at the house the night before for 3 hours just hanging out, talking and helping her with the wedding stuff, just to receive this the next day. I know for sure I don't want her in my life, but that doesn't negate that she's someone I loved, cared for, and all the memories of our friendship. Devastating.
Yeah,
Friend breakups
devastating.
are really hard.
Yeah, but it's what is also really harsh is realizing that someone never respected you.
Yeah.
Like that's brutal, because it's that thing where you then like almost flash back and relive your life, and you're like, whoa, wow, all these situations I thought we had mutual respect going, and we didn't.
She's letting the whole vision of her wedding completely take over, which totally does happen. But this is to the extreme.
Yeah, but it makes me question how it's always been going.
Yeah, that's true. Like, how has the friendship always been going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Update.
Stop!
What the heck?
What?
An update from a year later.
Is it from
What is happening?
the bride?
The
I don't wanna give her.
lady.
That one lady, you know her.
The bride.
Biffany?
Okay, this has been a long time coming. I've had a lot of people reach out to me asking what the results of the case have been. Unfortunately, I could no longer post comments on my previous post as well. I figured I would wait until everything was done to update everyone all at once. In December 2021, I got the notification that a court date had been set for February 7th, 2022. It would be virtual, and since it's small claims, we would represent ourselves. I began gathering my evidence and created a virtual file which I shared with the court and her 7 days before the hearing. On the day, she did show up. We were given the chance to settle, but that was unsuccessful. When we returned to the hearing, I found out she also had made a virtual file with her evidence, but never shared it with me. The court then made her share it, and what a surprise I had. She had copied my entire format for presenting evidence. Keep in mind that this is a format I created. She didn't even have the decency or brain cells to make something up herself. The hearing proceeded, and we were both given a chance to share our side. I won't go into the details of it, but it took probably 10 to 15 minutes. In my state, they do not give you the verdict right away, and it can take up to 90 days. And so I waited, and waited, and waited. Then yesterday, May 5th, almost 90 days after, I got a verdict. I won. She has been ordered to pay me the total of $808.94 for the dresses and shoes. I have to return 2 dresses and shoes I have to her. The verdict goes into effect May 30th. I don't see her appealing it, or fingers crossed she doesn't. All in all, I am very happy with the outcome and so ready to close this chapter. Thank you to everyone who has been so invested in this with me. I hope this was the season finale you were looking forward to. P.S. My hair and health are doing much better. My 3 bald spots are growing again, and I couldn't be happier.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this
Well,
is
that's
so
awesome.
good.
That's really like end of the movie vibes, like roll credits, like
Yeah.
This is a season finale. Also, like, this bride, $808. You really made this woman who's going through health issues and everything wait to get that money.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like,
And you know, with a 3-day wedding, like the amount that they're spending already is absurd.
absurd.
So
And
she
especially
has
with, like, the taste that they
moolah.
have, like, everything must be perfect. It's not just going to be the hair and the dresses; it's everything. So $808 for someone you supposedly cared about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just truly threw away a friend. But she clearly has no respect for anyone.
Oh my
No.
God. I'm
Oh my
very proud
God.
of OP.
I love that.
Yeah, badass.
Also, what a dumbass move to be
my
like,
God,
oh
I'm
yeah,
so
I didn't
tired.
share evidence with the other side. Like, you have to do that. Isn't that called like discovery? Like you're in that phase of like sharing evidence.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna finish this
like,
Reddit story.
In my mind, that would have been a nail in the coffin right away. Of like, oh, you're the type that shared it with us and intentionally didn't share with your friend. Got it. Like,
Also, what was her evidence?
It might have played a part.
Amy
it,
sucks.
It might have played a part in why she won.
That's what
was
I'm
that she
saying.
did that,
Yeah.
and she just copied her homework.
Yeah. Okay, ditto what Amy said, but actually for me now.
Yeah, like
I'm biffing.
she kind of sucks, and that's what it is. I'm the bride. Anyways.
Actually, my boundaries are that I cannot be guilty.
That actually, oh, that would
She
suck.
used a lot of therapy terms. I guarantee it.
Work.
Yeah.
Do that.
You
Judge,
can do that.
Your Honor, you're gaslighting me.
Yeah, judges love when you do that.
Yeah.
Well, glad that had a happy ending.
WTF?
Update. I now have a flowing mane of locks, the likes of which the world has never seen.
Wow, vanilla
And
milk.
a pasture of brown cows that make chocolate milk.
I found a Highland cow and shaved them to make a little cool little wig. Because
Wow.
those are the fluffy little cows.
Yeah, yeah, no.
There
I
you
know.
go.
Yeah,
That's
good
great.
For you.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
vanilla milk.
Vanilla milk.
Vanilla milk. Thank you
Can't
both for
unsee that.
hanging out with me.
Thank you
Hey,
for
thank
having
you.
us.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Thanks for having
Anytime.
us.
Yeah, of course. This was great. Thank you for watching. Let us know what other themes and subreddits you'd like to see on this show. We'll see you next Saturday.
What the heck?
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
What the frick?
What the fricking HE double?
Hey.
Hey. So you guys were roommates, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Hi, guys.
I'm almost done leveling that frame. Like, oh my god. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, I think I need to like take a break. For real though. Like I didn't eat today. Like I'm lacking all the fucking energy in the world.